crew battle, Mr. Worth.
Oh, wow. It's like a whole new world being back in the commentary booth here at a Houston, what is this, a monthly? Wow. I've got Marth about to sit down with us. Yeah, the feedback's loud. I'll get used to it, don't worry. I love hearing my own voice. Is this started? It looks like it actually has. Marth, put your headset on. I feel like I'm schizophrenic.
What's up, Stream Blasters? It's your man Chandy, and I'm on the mic. And I'm here with my good friend Worth.
I accidentally called my Facebook friends on Facebook. I need to hang up.
That's okay. As a big Chandy DK man, I'm all about the fans.
It's good to have you back, Chandy.
Yeah, I moved to Idaho or something, and I'm running the scene here. Nobody actually plays out here with the DK man.
Wow, this is actually a good match, and we are just absolutely trashing by talking about
it's not a good match. Salt's destroying DarkHero right now.
So far.
It might be a good match, if I paid attention.
Man, dude, my big insight to this is that Salt used to be bad. And she would ask me, what can I do to get better? And I gave her the absolutely stellar advice. You should work on your neutral game. And then you know what she did?
Work on the neutral game?
Yeah. So I'm offering lessons right now.
Worth lessons have been going up
$50 an hour for me to give you generic advice.
$50 an hour?
I believe this is the first.
I actually heard from that you could actually negotiate with Worth for maybe like $10 an hour.
If I like you, yes, or I'm attracted to you. Both are huge factors. Anyway,
understandable.
While we were doing nonsense, that game goes to Salt.
Look, people are paying us to do nonsense. Let's be real here.
That's true.
Nobody actually came here and was like, we want to hear a deep commentary about Salt and DarkHero, how a top 20 player can beat hidden boss DarkHero.
I feel like the people that are watching this stream are going to understand the basics of what we're about to say anyway, where it's just like, man, whoever gets hit is in a world of hurt in this matchup, right?
Pretty much. I don't really play any of these characters.
Well,
you
do? Basically, the first one to commit, and if you get the other player to bite on it, it hurts so bad in this matchup. Because you either get tech chased as Falcon on the ground after Marth grabs you, or he dash back, side B, or something annoying. You know how the matches go, right? Or Falcon tanks all that, grabs you, and then you explode as Marth. And so both sides are equally frustrated with one another.
Yeah, I understand, because you just saw right there where Marth looked like he was doing things right, then he just got kneed once, and he was off stage, and just got kneed again because he was off stage.
Yeah, and then all the people just just edge guard him, and then Falcon has just the God Drift. It's like Jigglypuff Light, and you're like, man, I'm bad. Everybody makes fun of you as Falcon lives.
Most people are too afraid to admit that Falcon's kind of like Jigglypuff.
Well, yeah, very aggressive one, too. He's fast.
He's very fast. He might be the fastest character in the game, even.
I'd go ahead and say it. Until Brawl, where Sega literally said Sonic has to be the fastest.
Well, the problem was the game was like, you know what we need to do? Stop using HAL Labs to balance our games.
Yeah, maybe we can go send a time machine back to the past so we can ask for some patch notes.
And patch notes on it.
Just like, hey, if Jigglypuff could be like two jumps, how about that? That seems realistic. Everybody else has one. Well, actually, everybody has two. Anyway, what do you think about these players?
Salt's just a better player.
You think so?
I think DarkHero's a very nice person, though.
I love DarkHero. I like his playstyle.
I think, I interacted with DarkHero for one of the first times ever, and I was like, this guy's a good person.
Yeah. It looks like it would be very hard to get him to be out of crouch cancel, but it's because Falcon kind of negates that if he calls it right,
Yeah, knee is literally one of the best answers to crouch cancel.
Knee, or you can stomp too if you have the harder
stomp too, correct.
Yeah, it's a little slower. And you'll see Marth a lot of times will do that dash back side B thing just to stuff him in the air. Falcon gets a shield, they get an opening grab. It's always just on this level where it's just constant approaching pressure in unorthodox ways.
You really have to punish Salt's mistakes. That was a huge mistake. DarkHero might have been able to forward smash it. Just went for a little forward air instead.
Yeah. Well, one of the things you'll see Falcon players, they can afford it. She's like, okay, I'm in a situation where I should die. I'm putting all my resources into tech options. Kind of like, not the best recovery, but because it's so limited, you can really focus on grinding every single inch of it you can to make it better. And then we go into a 2L.
Yeah, I mean, Marth has to be really careful about doing lazy recoveries, and that was unfortunate lazy recovery.
Yeah, I'm down for anything.
Especially against better players, because better players, they start to really pay attention to your side Bs off stage.
Oh, yeah, all of that. I'm down for anything that makes Marth sound more difficult than he is, because he's not. But
I mean, that's bars, but like, until Sheikmans can come to that realization first, I'm not going to press on Marth yet.
Like all that pressure just off of edge cancels, like, oh, that committal option, just kidding, edge cancel bear. And it's like, man, how do I open this person up? Oh, look at that. That was crazy.
Oh, you missed side B grab?
Yeah, crazy.
Crazy. Oh, forward smash? Okay. Oh, that was... oh, it was an overcommit. It's Falcon. You know, sometimes players forget you can just be patient again.
You can be patient. You can walk and stuff. DarkHero just did it a second ago.
Walking scares people.
Yeah. J-Mook like literally had a whole Twitter army after him after he started walking. Like, wow, that's
it's
in the
kind
game.
of like, you know, I was just playing this Marth thing.
New patch
Worth.
drop?
You know, this Marth thing called Worth. You know, you just,
yeah.
Most Marths,
Sounds bald.
they'll run up and grab you or something like that.
Yeah.
This Marth ran through my shield.
I did. Yeah.
Multiple times even.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is he doing that? Marth things don't do that.
I'm not a good Marth, but I'm a different Marth. I'll say that. Wow.
I mean, you might not. You know, you might be bad. I'm bad. You know, we're all bad. That's why we're commentating, right?
This is getting philosophical. Yeah.
Commentating is like the first sign of being bad.
We should be out there where the Joe Buck.
No offense to homemade waffles. Homemade waffles actually good.
Yeah.
But there's times where, you know, you do something that's really
It was always my dream to be good and then retire and be like the Troy Aikman next to the Joe Buck. Back when I was playing it,
back when I was, you know, and you're just commentating a sport that isn't even melee. You're just commentating PM for some reason.
I'm giving advice.
Or
like,
Smush, and you're just rambling about stuff that doesn't matter, like Joe Buck does in baseball.
Yeah, exactly. Joe Buck really doesn't want to be there for the football games. He likes baseball, but
yeah, I mean he's not there for some sports.
So my equivalent to that for Melee, because we're talking about Melee cast, was someone like Ken, where I was hearing him even in 2013 given 2007 insight of like, man, I would have swords danced that. I was like, yeah, let's go, Ken.
Yeah, that's exactly what would work at today's day and age.
You know what? He came back for a little bit and did it. It still kind of worked.
It did. But, I mean, when no one does it, you don't really prepare for it.
Exactly.
Which is why old school tech still works, sadly.
That single hit there on the top platform was sexy. I like it. At this point, she's trying to generate momentum. Off of I'm winning. So now it's trying to throw really unorthodox options to make DarkHero feel off of his game. Wow, she's just zooming.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's their age group.
I feel so old and millennial-esque.
You know,
I'm getting AARP like ads.
You say that, but you're still 6 months younger than me.
Yeah, but I look older. I look super old.
That is so true. Yeah, as somebody who might be partially Asian. I mean, I am partially. I do look younger than you.
Yeah.
It's not your fault. It's genetic.
Man, her edge cancels are so good.
Oh, yeah. Salt's been doing that for a long time. Practiced a lot. People look at Salt and be like, wow, that person, they're really good, but they're just, you know, they're just naturally good at it. No, that's not true. Salt sucked for a long time.
Yeah, Salt was bad, and then one day she was amazing.
Salt put a lot of work in, and I think it's crazy that anyone would think that they're naturally gifted. I mean, and to discredit how much practice they put in, because they put in a ton of practice.
Yes, every day. It was every week was a different level of grind. Like, wow, she's got.
Salt for the longest time was not the best Falcon in Houston.
No, yeah, she had flashes of potential, but seeing it build